Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amara. This is Tarot by Amara. So today's pick a card reading, we're doing one of my favorite readings to do, and I think it's your favorite too, messages from your person. So we are looking into romantic connections, the connection on your mind currently, the person that you can't stop thinking about. We're going to find out what their message is to you right now. If they could speak to you right now, what they would say, what their heart is feeling, what their mind is telling them about you and the connection. We're going to dive deep into all of it today. I'm also going to pull some charms for you guys at the end of your reading for extra clarification and just extra messages. It's been a while since I used charms, but I figured I just felt called to do charms today. I don't know why. I'm not taking any kind of personal readings. If you want to watch more tarot from me, you can follow me on TikTok. The link will be in my description box below. I try to post daily on TikTok, if not every other day, so there could be some messages from you there. And I just got a random email. So I feel like for a lot of you, you could intuitively feel like your person wants to talk to you, that there is definitely some form of communication coming through, whether that be through text messages, telepathic communication. Someone here clearly wants to talk. So if you feel intuitively drawn to this whole reading, welcome. I think you are in the right place. So with that being said, let's look at the three options in front of us. Pile number 1, you have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Pile number 2, you have make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And pile number 3, you have flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. So take a moment to pause the video, think about your person. What I find to be helpful is if you close your eyes, picture them in your mind, their scent, their hair, their eye color. Think about a very specific memory that the two of you have shared together, their laugh. Just like really try to get detailed in your mind and in your heart with the connection with the person on your mind. Take a couple deep breaths, open your eyes, and choose the pile that you are most drawn to intuitively. Try not to overthink it, okay? But that being said, thank you all for being here, and I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. We are here looking into the person on your mind, and we're going to find out what their message is to you today. Now, someone here could be a gum chewer. I don't know why, but someone here excessively chews gum. Maybe you or your person are trying to quit smoking and you find that gum is really helpful. But I don't know why I'm just picturing like gum. I'm also hearing a car go by really fast. So I feel like there's something coming in quite quickly for this connection, or there's just some kind of transition or change that the two of you are in. Now I want to look at this wedding card and just talk about what's coming through intuitively. I feel like for the majority of you, this is a long-term connection that you were in. So you have known this person for many years. You could have been with them for many years. For some of you, this could be your ex-husband, your ex-wife, or just you were in some kind of separation from your partner. And separation could be in a wide range of scenarios. So you could be a married couple that is currently going through a period of separation where you actually don't really want to separate, but it's kind of on the table. For others of you, this was a connection that you were with them for a long time and there were talks of marriage. Okay, so there was the two of you were talking about future plans, your babies, how you were going to raise your kids, and just there is this energy of like long-term planning was on the table here. I'm actually picturing a table, because I keep saying a table. So there's something significant about you having a conversation with this person at a table, a dinner table, a dining table, and like you're sitting at one end, right? And you're facing each other. It's like you're emotionally distant from one another. So that could be significant to someone as well. I'm hearing Tolerate It come through by Taylor Swift. Whew, you guys have a lot of heaviness coming through, a lot of messages coming through. I think this person definitely saw you or still sees you as like marriage material. Like they see you as the life partner, right? They see you as someone where when they close their eyes, they picture you. Okay. No matter your situation, at one point in this person's life, they saw you as their wife or as their husband, etc. I'm just really drawn to this card right now. There's so many messages coming through for you guys. It's a lot. It feels like your person, and you can see in the masculine energy here. I just want to look at the masculine energy for a second. This person is very determined. Okay, this is a determined masculine. It feels like this is someone who is very... They could be more on the practical side when it comes to their thoughts and feelings, right? You could have felt like they married you, or they want to marry you based on the timing has to be right, or we have to get all our ducks in a row, which of course all these things are important, but I think that your perspective is like, I just love you and I want to marry you, right? All that stuff can come later. So it feels like a very, like two different perspectives coming through on what marriage is. I feel like you both had like a lot of like conversations around this. I don't know if someone's wedding was called off or this you guys just decided to take a break before getting married. Like it just seems like I'm not getting an energy of someone walking out or someone necessarily giving up. I'm seeing two people who are in a separation but still want to be together somehow. Still want to have some sort of connection. I think you're a lot more hopeful than this person because I think, again, your person is looking at this from a perspective of practicality or whatever's fair, what's right, instead of following their heart. You could be dealing with someone who is like an air sign, or like someone who's just very intellectual in that way. And I think that you have a bigger heart. Like you have a huge heart. And you're driven by your emotions. And you can see that here. This is exactly what I'm describing. You can see here the masculine looks very determined. Like, this is my wife, this is my partner, and I'm going to be the head of the household, etc. And you can see the way that she's looking at him, where she's like, you're my whole life. You're the foundation of this household. You are the provider here, and I'm the caretaker. It feels very traditional, but in a way that works for both of you. Whew. You guys. All right, we're just gonna jump straight into it. I'm gonna do a quick little shuffle. I don't know why I'm hearing dance music now in my head. There could be this need to like distract yourself from this connection right now. Yeah, okay. Anyway, so let's find out messages from your person. We have the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, Messages from your person. Ooh. That is too many, so I'm not going to take those. Messages from your person. 6 of Cups. Page of Wands. The High Priestess. Messages from your person. We have the 8 of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Chariot, which is exactly what I picked up on with that car or that truck or whatever vehicle I heard in the beginning of your reading. There is definitely forward movement happening, or just some kind of transition or progression here. Just gonna pull one more. The World. Beautiful. The bottom of the deck, we have Temperance. Okay, I'm really liking this energy pile number 1. The first thing I'm seeing with your person and what they want to tell you is that they kind of refuse to walk away from you. Okay, if they have, with that 8 of Cups, if they've chosen to walk out on the connection, to give up, to separate, they're still holding on. Okay, this is someone who still has feelings for you and is still very much interested in this connection with you. The 4 of Pentacles talks about holding on tightly to something, okay? So this could be where your person is really holding on to something that I feel like was not fulfilling them, okay? So they want to tell you that they felt like they were not happy. They were not fulfilled emotionally with where the two of you guys were at currently in your partnership, okay? And for some of you, maybe this person did tell you this, like maybe they said to you, like, I'm not happy with this marriage, I'm not happy with this connection, this relationship. There was something that was really weighing your person down in the relationship where they felt like they had to walk away. And so for a lot of you, this is information that you already know, especially if you were currently not together, okay? If you are in a partnership with this person, they've had thoughts about walking away, and I don't mean that to trigger you or in any kind of way, but I think this is something that you intuitively know with the High Priestess. But I think for majority of you, this is a connection or relationship that is currently that is currently in a separation already. Like, you're not speaking to one another. If you are, it's very little to no contact, and I feel like this person is wanting to tell you that they have still been holding on here. So this could be, again, holding on to the past with the 6 of Cups, holding on to something that is really not beneficial to your partnership. And it doesn't have to be the connection in itself. It could be a past thing in their life that's lingering, right? A past wound, past relationship, whatever the case may be. Either way, this person, it's like they're still really interested in you. They're interested in knowing what you're up to. They're playing a little bit of like fly on the wall with that Page of Swords, right? Like, this is someone who is keeping tabs on you, okay? They're keeping an eye on you. If you share a community, they're asking around about you. Okay, this is clearly someone who hasn't let you go yet. They're missing you with the Six of Cups. They want to tell you that they miss you. They're feeling very passionate towards you as well. They're very attracted to you. Because I'm really drawn to the High Priestess. Okay, so this is, I think, how you are being presented here in this reading and how they view you. It's this mysterious, intellectual. I think this person is very aware of how intuitive you are, how magical you are, and they're really drawn to this energy. It's almost like they can't shake you. And I think it's frustrating because I think at times they want to move on with their life, right? Especially when, because I'm seeing two people who have been together for quite some time. And if that's the case, this person has thought about, like, during the separation, trying to move on. Because the pages talk about new energy, okay? The Knight of Wands as well, clarifying the World card. This is a new cycle. This is a lot of new energy here. So I think your person is playing, they could be wanting to play the field, explore their options, right? But they just can't seem to shake you. There's a need to move there's a need to progress from the past, okay? There's a need to move forward. So take it how it applies to your situation, but I feel like they're wanting to tell you they want to move forward. They don't want to think about the past. They don't want to sit in the past. I'm hearing what's done is done. This is what they want to say. What's done is done. What's happened has happened, is what I mean. Let's just move forward. Let's have a new cycle. Let's have a new passionate beginning. And I think this person, there's something coming through with them and not really taking accountability, especially if they were the ones to prematurely walk away. Even if what they were trying to walk away from, let's say it's like a past wound, they still walked away from it prematurely. So it's like an unhealed person who still has the past lingering. There's something here about your past with this person, or their past, which is really unhealthy. Well, I don't want to say the word unhealthy, but it just feels like the two of you have come a long way. But the pain is still there from your person. So they're still feeling the remnants of the last few years, like whatever the two of you have gone through, whatever mistakes, betrayal. There was forgiveness that had happened here, but there's also a little bit of resentment, is what I'm picking up on. And this is all really beautiful energy, but I feel like there's something that was not good for the both of you to hold on to from your past. And I think that they want to acknowledge this. They want to talk about this in a way that's new and fresh. They want to look at things with a different perspective with the Page of Wands. They want to talk about all the possibilities with the Page of Wands here. Because I think that this is something that they do value. This marriage, this relationship, connection, whatever the case may be for you, they do hold some kind of value to it. But it just seems like there's something about the past. I'm going to clarify that Four of Pentacles and what that is, and the Six of Cups as well, where it feels like an emotional tie. Now, the Temperance card here Oh, the Two of Cups. That's sweet. So there is, okay, I just want to talk about the Temperance card for a second. So the Temperance card talks about time, patience, and healing. So this person wants to tell you, their message to you is that they've been very patient with themselves during this space that the two of you have been in. They're being very patient when it comes to the outcome of this relationship as well. They want to take it slow. Like, they just want to get to know you again, is what it feels like. For those of you where it's like you've been married for many years, it's like using that separation time to individually maybe explore other options, or I'm not just talking about romantic options, but just like connect with your individuality again, um, your own hobbies, right? And come back together and start to explore each other again, especially if you've been married for quite some time, or if you've been in a relationship with this person for many years. For others of you, it's like you've been waiting on this person to like propose. It's like you've been together for like forever, or you've been on and off for many years, and it just seems like the commitment wasn't there. The Temperance card is signifying that patience is required. Divine timing is at play here. The Two of Cups, this is a strong emotional bond. The two of you have been through a lot together. You've experienced a lot together in this life. So this is really telling your person, they're wanting to tell you that they're ready to start like a brand new start, like a fresh page, a new cycle. Let's move things forward with the Chariot. Let's push past the past. Okay, I want to clarify what the past is all about. But I do feel like the overall message here for you, pile number one, is that this person wants to tell you that they want a new beginning here. They want a fresh start. They want a clean slate. But I'm worried that this person is not going to be able to take accountability for their actions. So take it how it applies. You are the high priestess in this reading. So you do hold the power here, intuitively, okay? You have free will, right? You can do whatever you want with this person. You can decide to close out this chapter and heal and move on, or you can choose to reconnect if that's something that you want. But either way, this person wants to say that they don't want to be tied to the past anymore. They want a fresh start. They want a full clean slate. Like blank page, like a new notebook is what it feels like. So what is this Four of Pentacles about? The Moon. Okay, so this was in reference to a secret, because the High Priestess also signifies a secret. The Moon card also signifies the hidden, right? So there's something here that this person did not tell you about, but you found out. You intuitively know what that is, and it doesn't have to be a big, huge secret. But it just feels like things were not clear with the two of you. It just feels like I don't know if it was lack of vulnerability or commitment issues, or there's just something here about something not being clear between the two of you. I also feel like with the Moon card, you guys went through a lot of phases here. A lot of phases with this person. Like, you've been through it. So whatever happened between the two of you in the past, I feel like was really heavy. And it affected your relationship, your connection. What else do we need to know about this person? What else do they want to say to pile number one? That's a lot. So we have the Devil. One more. What else do they want to say? Nine of Cups. So, King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Seven of Wands. Okay. Two of Cups again. Hanged Man, and then Two of Cups. So I want to talk about this too, but I just want to look at this energy for a second. This person knows that they have some kind of attachment to the past. They know that there is some kind of pattern that is happening with the two of you that is repeating, and it's not good. This is why this person is wanting to come in and tell you, fuck this. I don't know if I can curse. F this. Let's break the chain. Let's break the cycle and have all our wishes come true. Like, let's just go for it. Because I feel like for some of you, it's been like a waiting game. Like, it's been like cycle after cycle after cycle, or like life got in the way, or just like maybe you live at a distance. Long distance could be an issue. There's something here with your person is just showing up as fed up. They're fed up. Whatever the situation it may be, they're like sick of the same thing over and over and over again. They want a new cycle. They don't want to repeat the same thing with you, especially if you've been on again, off again. This is with the wedding card here and the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is very that determined masculine energy that's coming through. They want to marry you. They want to get it right. They want to fight for this connection. They're looking at things from a new perspective. They've thought about it, right? They're trying to see past the illusion, and they want to progress. They want to move things forward with you. So they're wanting to tell you this. I think for a lot of you, you've been waiting on this person for quite some time to like show up, right? But I think the main message here for you guys, pile number one, is that they're really wanting literally, I'm getting an image of like, you know, those like back to school notebooks, like the classic black and white notebook. That's what they want. Like, they want like a fresh new notebook. They want to rewrite your story together. But it's all about really actually breaking the cycle and breaking the chain here for the two of you, to forget the past, to let go of the past, to truly forgive each other if you're going to make this work. Compromise with the Two of Cups. Okay. Oracle cards really quickly. And then we're going to pull some charms. Okay. And this is the Messages of the Heart deck. I know I get asked questions. You can find this on Etsy. I don't remember the name of the person, but it's a pretty popular deck if you look this up on Etsy. Whoa, that flew out before I could even shuffle, so I'm going to take it. Choices. What do they want to say? We have divine truth. We have toxicity. So they know that there's a pattern here between the two of you that's not good, that needs to break. I don't think this toxicity has to do with any other person but the both of you, to be honest. But take it how it applies. Don't take the message if it doesn't apply to you. But there is something here about a toxic pattern that keeps repeating. The tie to the past. We have choices. There's a choice that needs to be made here between the two of you. Okay? They know time is not on their side and risk losing you forever if they don't. We are helping this connection evolve to see things as they really are and bring to light all that has been hidden. Yeah, that's the Moon card and the High Priestess. There's something here you don't know. You don't have all the answers to this connection yet. I don't think you're meant to. I think for a lot of you, this is your life partner, and I think you know that. Whether or not you have been married already or engaged, blah, 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 long-term connection, I think that you know that this is your life partner. You see them as your life partner. You see them as this masculine energy here, determined to make a change, but you're in the waiting stage. You're like, hello, when are you gonna make the choice, right? Potential. There's that Moon energy again. They're deep in their thoughts about you, realizing their distractions prevented them from seeing the potential in you. Illusions and distractions. Yeah, stuck in a loop. You guys are stuck in a loop. A pattern has become familiar to them and they are wanting to break free from the same loop that they keep repeating. Yeah, you guys are in a loop that needs to be literally broken here. Okay, it's not helping the growth of this connection. You'll know what it is. I can't clarify that for you. I think a lot of you are in very different situations, but take my messages how they apply to you intuitively. Okay, so let's pull some charms. Oh my god, unreal. You guys got my ring. Whenever I see a ring, this isn't my engagement ring. There's another small little silver ring I have in the bag, but this one came out. This is my potential card. I mean, not my potential card. This is my potential wedding ring card. Why I keep saying card? Am I okay? Is my brain functioning right now? I don't know. I'm sorry. Potential ring. Okay, so this is the ring of potential. So I feel like for a lot of you, like I picked up on earlier, a lot of you guys talked about marriage. Okay, you're thinking about marriage. So this is the potential ring. Okay, it's very beautiful. You guys could connect with turquoise a lot. The color blue could be significant, but when I think about this ring, I think about the something blue, something borrowed, blah blah blah, like the classic wedding stuff. Okay, that one wanted to be noticed next. We have 2 hearts here, right? This is that 2 of Cups energy. I'm just gonna, hold on. There you go. We have 2 hearts here. So strong soulmate connection, strong soulmate bond here. We have an A typewriter, so typewriters could be significant. Someone's initial could start with an A. Someone here could also be a writer, okay? So we have 2 keys. There's that value, right? That long-term commitment. You're the key to their heart. They have the key to your heart, right? We have 2 keys here. So there could be this energy of like moving in together, or you guys did live together, or you planned on moving in together. There's something here. There's a lot of energy centered around future plans. Okay, plans that the 2 of you have had together, talks of the future, sharing keys, right? This is definitely, especially there's 2 keys here, so this tells me that the 2 of you did talk about moving in together. Like that was the next step, long-term plans. We have a cat, okay, which there's that high priestess energy. So you're being guided to follow your intuition when it comes to this connection. Someone here could be a cat lover. You could have 2 cats. Someone here has 2 cats. But this is the energy of like following your intuition. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have a little hand. A little hand that says handmade. So I feel like this is kind of an ode to how much work the 2 of you put together in your relationship. Just for it all to fall apart and for one person to walk away and give up, it's like almost a slap in the face, literally. Like, we work so hard to build this relationship and you're going to choose to give up, and yeah, that's the kind of energy that's coming through. I'm gonna pull one more charm and then we're gonna close out your reading. I hope it resonated with you. Okay, so we have a shoe. We have a little shoe here, a boot. So someone here could wear a lot of boots, or cowboy boots could be significant, but I feel like this is that energy of walking away, the energy of not wanting to, it's like kicking something to the curb, right? Pushing it aside. And this boot can signify 2 things, okay? This can why can't I speak? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind for you guys. I think a lot of you guys are very overwhelmed by this partnership right now because it feels like things are at such a weird standstill. But anyway, so this boot can say 2 things. One, it can say the both of you are about to progress forward and continue to go on this journey of marriage and life and partnership, and just continue to keep pushing forward. Or this could also signify walking away, choosing yourself and your own path right now. So take it how it applies. Oof, you guys, that was strangely heavy. Thank you all for being here. I hope this reading resonated with you. Please like and subscribe, and please leave a very lovely comment if it resonated with you. I'm not taking any kind of personal readings at the moment, but if you want to watch more tarot from me, you can follow me on TikTok. The link is in my description box below. But thank you all for being here, and I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. We're going to dive right into the person on your mind and into this connection, and we're going to find out what is your person's message to you right now. And I just want to dive straight in because I feel like I'm having a lot of, my throat feels really weird today. There's a bit of sinus issues I'm having. I don't know if it's spring allergies or the weather change. Maybe someone here definitely has spring allergies, or you're spending a lot of time outside right now and it's definitely affecting your health. It just feels like things are kind of a little off. You know, things just feel slightly off. I'm picturing like a table with like a tablescape with plates and candles and napkins, and I'm picturing someone like making sure everything is like straight, like doing this to a plate, or making sure everything is perfect. So I feel like there's something here with timing coming through, or wanting to connect with you at the perfect time, or meeting each other at the perfect time. Like everything just has to be perfect and put together is coming through. And I feel like either you or this person right now is feeling really unwell. And there's definitely like this issue with communication. So maybe some of you are in no contact with this person, or there's very little to no contact, or in separation. But it feels very much like I'm drawn to the throat, like my nose and my throat feel really itchy. And so maybe there's an itch to communicate, right? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So there's a push here with your connection with this person. There's a push to step out of your comfort zone, to look at things differently, right? Maybe this person is different from you in a way, different culture, religion. They're not your usual type. And so that does require a little bit more effort, right? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. It takes a little bit of a push, a little bit of guidance here. There's something about your connection that requires a lot. Okay, it requires a lot of effort in a way that any other relationship would require, right? And not to the point where I feel like it's conflicting or combative. It just feels like maybe there's this energy of like two different kinds of people. Maybe someone is type A and the other's type B. Like the little things about your personality is what makes it a little bit of a struggle, but not to the point where it's like, I never want to see you again. You're like the worst person. I don't know what I thought to be with you, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't feel like that. It feels like this is a love that can be great, right? That's what it feels like, especially if you're coming here and you are asking about someone who is like new, like a newer interest, or you're dating for a couple months. There's this need to get to know each other better, to connect more, to make the effort to go on more dates, right? So take it how it applies. Okay, we're gonna jump straight into the tarot. Okay. Pile number 2, what is your person's message to you? What do they want to say? What are they thinking and feeling? What are their current messages towards you? Wow, you guys got 2 aces right off the bat. Yup, this is exactly everything that I was thinking. Okay. You have the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm hearing dream girl. You're this person's dream girl. if you are feminine watching. And then we have the Hanged Man. So these are just the ones that flipped over. What do they want to say to you? What is their message to you? Pile number 2. Okay, so we have the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, Temperance, the 10 of Cups, what is their message to you? Ooh, the Sun popped right out. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. I really love this energy. It feels very light. It doesn't feel heavy, which is interesting because we have the 5 of Cups here. I think this person, there's a couple messages coming through. You could have known this person from childhood. For those of you who are inquiring about a connection where the two of you have been together for a long time and you're in separation, you could have been childhood friends, high school sweethearts, college sweethearts. There's definitely like this emotional, like soulmate tie to one another. That is clear as day because there's something very sweet about your energy. It feels very innocent, very like the connection itself feels very just light-hearted. But I don't know what occurred between the two of you. We will clarify, but there is a bit of sadness here with your person, okay? So they're wanting to tell you this sadness, or wanting to tell you that they've been sad without you in their life. They want to tell you that, like, you brought this nurturing, caring, loving energy into their life. You could be a water sign with Leo placements. That is a very, it's like when you walk in the room, you shine, but you're so open with everyone. Like, you are welcoming, you're caring, you are intuitive, you listen to other people. And I think that this person wants to tell you that they miss that energy in their life, right? They really miss your ability to connect with them and listen and have that nurturing quality that I think that maybe they didn't experience in their childhood. Maybe they have like a mother wound. But there is this energy of it's like that sadness is clearing, because we have the 2 of Wands right now. I want to look at this here first. With the 2 of Wands here, this is that effort, okay? That is, your person has the world at their fingertips. They have the potential to create something great with you in this connection, okay? They have the awareness, they see the value in you, they see a future with you. They want to tell you all these things, right? So this person is in this period of a pause, okay, with that Hanged Man, and they're reflecting right now. They're thinking about, they're contemplating, they're looking at things from a different perspective, they're thinking about all the ways that this relationship can be great. And when I say great, I'm talking about like this can be a love of a lifetime. And for a lot of you, it was a love of a lifetime, okay? But something went awry here with that 5 of Cups, which we will, we will clarify. But the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, this is a new beginning. This is that the universe handing this connection an opportunity to be great, right? But in a way that isn't physical, which I find to be beautiful, right? This is not a physical opportunity that is being presented to you and this person, right? This is your person thinking and feeling and embracing love with you in the connection. That this has potential to go the distance. Maybe some of you live at a distance and that's the blockage, right? But there's something here about this person truly, genuinely feels a lot of love for you, and they see a future with you. You are their wish fulfillment. Whoa, I'm hearing seagulls going off. I don't even live by a beach. literally, I live nowhere near a beach. Technically, I am on an island because I live in New York, but they're coming from somewhere, these seagulls. So maybe summertime is significant. I'm seeing 1989 album by Taylor Swift that's coming through. So maybe that's, summertime could be significant to your connection, Leo season. I don't know. But there's that kind of like cawing, right? That need to speak up, that need to communicate. Birds are messengers. So with the Two of Wands here, this person is literally at the edge of a cliff, wanting to just take a leap of faith and reach out to you, to connect with you, to go all in, is what I feel like. They want to go all in. I'm seeing like that scene from Friends where Monica and Chandler are playing that, like, I think they're like, where are they? I don't know. I've seen this show so many times, but it's a very specific scene. They're at like a casino, and basically Monica's like, if we roll the dice and this number comes out, we'll get married, right? It's kind of like taking a gamble, taking a risk. So that's what it feels like. It feels very much like all or nothing, but in reality, I think this person is just truly feeling like you are their person. Like they're feeling like this is an opportunity for me to have the love that I've always wanted. This person wants to tell you that they picture a family with you. They're picturing going on dates with you as well. They want to take you on a date, is what I'm hearing. Like at a bar, or I'm getting like a fancy bar though, like not like a dive bar, but like one of those really chic, fancy kind of places is where they want to take you. They want to dine with you. They're feeling very romantic right now, is what it feels like. They're feeling very sweet. And I think that you're very open to this person. You're being receptive. You're like, yes, come. You're like nudging them to make the effort here. So let's clarify what this Five of Cups is. What is this Five of Cups? Just strength. Interesting. Lots of Leo energy. I'm going to pull one more. What is this Five of Cups about? The Empress. They're really holding back. They're really forcing themselves to not come forward, to not take any kind of action. I don't know. I'm so curious to know what happened here. Because I feel like there's two stories here. One half is in a separation with this person. The other half, this is a newer connection. And this person is just shy. Okay, they're shy to make the effort. They're really holding back. You make them nervous. They're intimidated by you. For some of you, this person has been waiting, like they've been yearning for you with that Temperance card. Like they've been very patient with the timing of this connection. There's something about timing here not being right. So maybe that played a factor for those of you who are in separation. There's just a lot of you are going to be watching this, so just take it how it applies to your story. But I'm curious as to know what happened here, because I feel like this person is really fighting the sadness, okay? Because they like you a lot with the Empress card here. Like you are their person. Like they see a life with you. They see a family with you. Some of you guys could have already have children with this person. This could be someone with the Hanged Man who's very like, I'm not good enough. This can't work out because of this. Maybe it is that perfectionist energy, because the Hanged Man talks, there's a reason why the Hanged Man is stuck. This is an energy of like needing to change your perspective on the relationship. So this person could have had a certain idea of what a relationship looks like, especially with you, right? Maybe they are in a fantasy world. Maybe they're daydreaming a lot about you. That's what I think it is. I think there's a lot of daydreaming going on about you. They want to tell you that they've been thinking about a future with you. They're having all these thoughts about you, but not taking any action. Like they're really holding back. The Two of Wands is the energy of a planning stage. It's an idea. It's a spark, right? But they're just not making the effort, which concerns me because it's like this could be something that can turn into a marriage with the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, marriage was on the table here. What else? Curious as to know what happened. I want to ask that. What happened here between two people in this pile? We have the Three of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so for some of you, this could have been a work thing. Could have been work that got in the way, finding other people as well. Three of Pentacles, it's a collaboration. So this person is looking at this connection from a practical lens, but they're guided to follow their heart with the Ace of Cups. The Seven of Pentacles, this person is very much like, oh, well, if I make the effort, is it really going to go anywhere? Because the Seven of Pentacles, it's like, I planted all these seeds, but nothing's growing, right? So this is how they were viewing your connection in the past. I think this might have been a similar message to pile number one, but the story is very different. This is why they're in Hanged Man energy, because they need to look at this from a different point of view. Otherwise, it's never going to go anywhere, right? They might miss their chance, their shot with you if they continue to stay the same. To look at this in a way that's not in the lens of love, right? Or of, following their heart. Wow, we have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. So, again, more energy centered around marriage. So I feel like for a lot of you, this is a situation where you're in separation due to... I actually think it's nothing that actually happened in terms of life-altering, unexpected energy. It feels very internal. It feels like two personalities that are clashing. Communication issues. It doesn't feel like a betrayal. It just feels like, you know what this is? This is the kind of relationship where it's like you're with each other for a while, you're with each other for years, you're doing the same thing, you're in a routine. Something's missing. It's like putting in the effort, constantly putting in the effort to maybe try new things or there's just something missing in your relationship with this person. That's what it felt like, right? But do you make each other happy, right? Like there's something here about like the two of you are happy or you were happy, but it just feels like there's a communication issue. Like maybe ask what's the next step. Continue to make the effort is the energy here. But don't make the effort if you're not happy, which is obvious, right? But I think the cards are saying that, hey, this person is happy. So I think that the energy that is shifting for the both of you is this person wanting to tell you that this is what's been on their mind, right? Their thoughts about the relationship. Starting from scratch, thinking about what's the next step with the Two of Wands. What are we up? What's next in this relationship? I feel this person is really, one thing I'm seeing them do, I'm seeing them come to you and tell you that you do make them happy. I feel like there was some kind of misconception that you didn't. But I think that you were like this light force in their life and they're wanting to tell you this, that you did make them happy and that they're willing to push forward and collaborate with you and make the effort no matter how long it takes. Both these cards, the Temperance card and the Seven of Pentacles, indicate patience. So there's something about your connection where it's gonna require a lot of effort, but you need to be patient because I think that there's something good on the other side, which is long-term commitment here. So let's pull some oracle cards, and then we're going to pull some charms. What do they want to say to you? What's on their mind? What's on their heart? Oh, missing you. Their life feels empty without you. They miss you more than words can say, but they think it's too late to fix things. Oh my God, wasn't this exactly what I was saying? This is exactly what I was saying, leap of faith. When I heard that seagull, right? They did not expect this love to run this deep. They're putting their pride aside and taking that leap of faith. They really don't like sitting in this energy of like missing you. Coming apart, meeting you was unexpected. You changed their whole world forever, feeling lost as they lose their old identity. So they really miss you here. Fairy tale, a lot of birds, you guys. They think this kind of love only happens in fairy tale stories because to them you are too perfect to believe it's true. They really like you here. They're very, they still have feelings. If you are in a separation, this is someone who still has feelings to you, towards you. They're still tied to you somehow. They're feeling sad. They're feeling sad. You are very special to this person. Anxiously waiting. They search for you in everything, feel you everywhere, always in the back of their mind, hoping they run into you. Yeah, so this is someone who I feel like is still in the energy of contemplation, right? We have energy cords at the bottom of a deck. Despite the distance between you, they still feel the energetic cords that keep you two connected. So there is something here about like this person is still in the energy of like needing time, but their feelings towards you are very clear. Okay, their feelings towards you are very clear. Their intentions are clear. It's just a matter of like gaining the courage, right? So let's pull some charms. Okay. So we have a cross here. So that could be significant for someone. This is my favorite out of the whole charm collection. So this could be significant to someone. Okay, that's all I'm going to say because I know that there are a lot of you that have very different beliefs. So I'm just going to leave it at that. So take the Jesus cross as it applies, but faith is very important to this connection. I will say that there is that energy of to continue to have hope with the both of have hope, have faith when it comes to this partnership. Make the effort. We have peace. This person just wants peace. They want things to move into a much calmer space with you. Someone could be really into like the 1970s. So we have a little wheel here. Someone could be into sailing or again, summertime is coming through strongly because we also have a turtle and we have a seahorse. So the ocean could be very significant. The water could be really significant, but the turtle indicates that this person is being very slow moving right now. They're taking their time with that contemplation. We have a horse here, a lot of horses. Wow, we have 2 horses. So things are moving from slow to fast very soon. Okay, things are picking up. They will pick up. I don't think this person is going to sit around waiting forever. We have 2 keys again. This came out in pile number, there were different keys, but this also came out in pile number 1. So you could feel drawn to that pile. But when I see 2 keys, I think of moving in together, or wanting to live together. But this could be that next step for the both of you, right? Where it's like choosing commitment, marriage, engagement. There's something here about just moving in together or taking a big leap in your connection, right? Things are no longer staying the same. That flew out of my hand. Wow. So you can see things were slow in the beginning. They're now picking up with the horses. There's that commitment. That's that gesture. We have a crown here, and we also have a little Hello Kitty. So Hello Kitty could be significant. But when I think about the crown, I think about the Empress. Okay, so this person is viewing you as the queen of their heart. It's a very much Queen of Cups energy as well. Like, you are very, very significant to this person. Okay, I feel like I have to keep saying that you're special. And because I feel like maybe some of you don't necessarily feel that way, but I think that there are a lot of you that are very confident as to how this person feels about you. I think that you're just patiently waiting for them to tell you this, right? So, pile number 2, I hope this reading resonated with you. Thank you so much for being here. Please like and subscribe. If this reading resonated with you, please leave a nice comment down below. I'm not taking any kind of personal readings right now, but if you want to follow me on TikTok, there could be a message there for you as well. The link is in my description box below. But thank you all for being here, and I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We are going to look into the person on your mind and your connection, and we're going to find out what their message is to you today. So right off the bat, I'm feeling energetically with this flirt card that you are feeling very open right now. You could be exploring other options. You could be getting ready to maybe date other people, or you're wanting to date other people. It feels like you're just expanding your horizon outside of this connection. So this could go two ways. There could be a group of you that are currently separated from this person and you are asking about an ex. Others of you are in maybe this energy of like a newer connection where it's very flirty right now, it's very playful, and you're wanting to go deeper. So take how all my messages come through, take it and fit it to your own story. If it doesn't fit, it doesn't fit, so no worries. And it says, extend your lighthearted energy to others. So I feel like there is a group of you where you're feeling sad over, losing a partner, right? I'm hearing losing your best friend or being single again. Like, it's hard for you. It's not something that you thought would have happened. I feel like a lot of you went through an unexpected change with the person on your mind, or an unexpected breakup, and you're kind of thrust back into the dating world when you don't want to be, is what it feels like. And so you're being guided to open up your heart a little. It feels very closed off. It feels like not even just towards other romantic connections, but even towards like your friends and your family. It feels very like you're secluding yourself right now. But in a weird way, I feel like this flirt card is also just telling you to connect with yourself again, your sensuality, your sexiness, right? Like, this could be like self-love care as well with the flirt card. Like, this could be buying yourself lingerie just for you, getting dressed up and going out on, taking yourself out on a date, right? Like, this flirty energy could just be in a form of an energy, right? Like, it can be you throwing on some high heels and just taking a walk. I don't know, like, it just feels very I'm seeing the nanny come through, so Fran Drescher, where she like dresses up in like all these amazing outfits and just she always looks good. So that's the energy I feel like you're trying to connect to, or you will be connecting to, is looking good, feeling positive about your love life. This doesn't necessarily mean, hey, flirt with the person on your mind, but this could just be open up the energy of flirtation, right? Like, just be open is what it feels like. So, that came out fast. Someone here could talk really fast. I'm getting a lot of like energy, feminine energy getting dolled up. So when I said talking fast, the immediate character that came into mind was Lorelai Gilmore, right? Like, she's very flirty, fun. She dresses up even when she's sad. Like, she is out there, she's open, she's flirty. Like, she doesn't have a care. I mean, she cares, but like, it's very just connecting with who you were before you lost this person. So we're going to dive right in. I'm going to do a quick little shuffle here. Pile number 2, I'm back. I'm going to do another shuffle. I had to take a little breather, a little step back from your reading. Just because the energy that was coming through was very conflicting. It was an energy, all I'm going to say is that it was an energy that I did not want to read. And it just felt not right. So we're going to start from scratch. Okay. Yeah. So let's, dive right in. It was like a dark energy, and I don't do that. So, sorry. Okay. Let's get right into it. What do they want to tell you? Pile number 3. So we have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Five of Cups. Queen of Swords. What do they want to say to you? Okay, wow, this card has come out like all day. So we have the Five of Swords. You are definitely on their mind for sure. We have the Sun, the King of Wands, the Page of Cups. What do they want to say? Okay, we have the King of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Cups. Okay. So I will say, they're definitely thinking about you, okay? The first thing I heard was opportunity lost. So this person is feeling like they've missed a chance with you. Like there was an opportunity to like reconnect, or for those of you, if this is a newer connection, it's like they saw you somewhere, and they wanted to talk to you, they wanted to reach out to you, and then they just didn't. I feel like for a lot of you, just based on the last reading that I stopped, and with this reading, it's actually it's a similar energy, but it's not as dark. It's the energy of, it feels like this is someone who doesn't know what they want. Which is interesting because we have 2 kings here. Very, very powerful kings. Your person is someone who's extremely business-minded. They're good with their money. They're probably have bank. Like, this is someone who's very well put together, but when it comes to relationships, they have no idea what they're doing. And their intentions are just not clear. I think that this is someone who is going to tell you or give you some form of an apology with that Page of Cups. And again, just based on this reading and the previous one that I kind of scratched off, this is strongly an ex-partner that is coming through. I don't think that this is someone new. I think that you could be wanting to explore other options. Because I think we have the Three of Cups here. So there's this energy of wanting to get back out there. I think that they're worried that you will find someone. For some of you, you have already found someone. Like, if we're looking at this in a situation where you are in another relationship and this is them, because we have a pair here and this one is off to the side looking at this is what it feels like. It feels like you potentially have moved on already. If you are not wanting to hear about an ex, then this is not your reading. I think that I'm reading for someone who is clearly curious about their ex-partner. There's something about your current relationship or your current options that are in front of you that you are not happy in. They don't satisfy you mentally, intellectually. Something's missing from the person that you are already with, or in your dating life, you don't like the options in front of you. You're missing the passionate King of Wands energy. That's a strong message that's coming through for somebody. But either way, I think this person is going to come towards you with a form of an apology. They're going to tell you, I'm sorry about something. I think they're going to tell you about missing an opportunity with you with that Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, because they see your value. They see you in their future, or they have seen you in their future, and they're thinking about the past a lot. They're going to bring up a previous argument with that the Five of Swords and the Six of Cups. This is a past argument that the two of you have had. There's some kind of miscommunication here that was shared between the two of you, where they're wanting to clear that up. Because I see that your back is turned away from that Five of Swords, so there's a bit of avoidance coming from your part, where it's like you would rather just be done and not deal with them ever again, or it's kind of like you are unsure about what to say because you don't want to cause another argument. But this is, with that Page of Cups, this is literally the return of the ex. This is someone who is wanting to reach out to you, to probably text you, DM you, call you and be like, hey, I've been thinking about, I don't know if they'll say I've been thinking about you, but for some of you, that might be the case with the Five of Cups and the Six of Cups. It's like, hey, I miss you, I've been sad. Maybe let's grab a cup of coffee, let's grab a drink, let's talk. So their approach to you is going to be very playful. It's going to be like, let's talk about our feelings. Let's talk about, let's just talk is what it feels like. They could approach this in a way that's very playful and lighthearted, but they actually want to get deeper. And I think that you're prepared to cut them off immediately. They're gonna bring you some form of clarity with the Sun. They're coming through quite strongly with wanting to clear something up. This is what their energy is telling me. They want to clear something up with you. They want to clear the air. The Sun card talks about happiness and joy, but it also talks about clarity. The sun is shining over a cloud of miscommunication, whatever the case may be between the two of you. They don't like the sadness. They don't like the grief. They don't do well with emotions, is what I feel like. So their approach is very playful. Okay, let's start to clarify some things. But let's just see, what else do they want to say first? Let's see what else they want to say. Yeah, they want to come in. They want to come in and offer you something here. They want a new beginning. They're very interested in you still. Okay, they're very interested. They could have strong Aries placements, Leo, but this is someone who is coming in with, like, I wouldn't say, because the thing is like, they're a king, right? They're showing up as a King of Wands, and it's so interesting because I think this king is a separate energy, so you really could have moved on, or there is someone else in your energy that you are tied to. But you're a King of Wands here. The person on your mind, your ex, is wanting to approach this in a new way. They want to let go of the past and start anew. This has been a similar message in each reading, I feel like. This energy of newness, a new beginning. And they're going to take a leap of faith and I think reach out to you for real. The Page of Pentacles, it's like someone coming towards you and being like, I want to start a family with you. Let's start to build, is what it feels like. They want to build with you with that Ten of Pentacles. They feel like this connection has potential. They're going to come in quite flirty too with that Page of Cups. They're going to come in with that passion that you like. I think you like this. I think you like this. Oh my god, look, we have a Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you have always felt strongly about your ex-partner here, or this particular person. Like, you've always felt like Maybe at one point you felt like the two of you were going to be endgame, right? And it never happened. It feels like whatever happened here was kind of like the final straw. Whatever argument, maybe they said something that was hurtful. Let's see what that's about. What's the Five of Swords here for? Seven of Cups, options. See, this is the thing. I feel like I just want to get my words straight. Something in the past happened here with there was some kind of confusion. Okay, maybe you found out that this person, because the energy of your person with the King of Wands is very, you could have dealt with them being flirty with other people in the past, or again, they don't know how to be in relationships. There's relationship confusion. There's a miscommunication centered around something that had happened in the past. So that's coming through. Maybe this person had other options. Maybe you had options. I don't know. There's some kind of confusion in the air. I'm hearing endless possibilities. So maybe for those of you who don't resonate with the multiple options, the Seven of Cups could be not having a solid plan with one another, right? Especially if the two of you have had talked about a future with that Ten of Pentacles, right? You know what's coming through? It's like this person telling you with that Page of Pentacles as well and the King of Wands. This is someone who's selling you an idea. I'm not getting like empty promises. Maybe some of you that is the case, but it's like they're selling you a dream life, and they're not doing anything about it. That feels like a past energy. This time around, this person is coming through with wanting to take a risk with you and saying, well, let's just jump it right in. Let's clear the air. I've always liked you. I've always loved you. I've always wanted to build a future with you. I've always wanted to do this with you. Let's do it. That's their present energy. This is past. The Star card at the bottom of the deck, you were this person's wish fulfillment is what it feels like. You're very special. You're very unique. Okay, let's see what else. The Empress. This came out in the last reading as well. A lot of similar energies. Yeah, you are special to this person. They want to start a family with you. That's coming through strongly. I want to know what this King of Pentacles is. I have no idea why he's there. You have someone lingering in your energy. Like for some of you, you could literally be in another relationship, or you're flirting with someone, or you're interested in someone else, but you can see the way the Queen is, her head is poking out and she's looking this way. So I think for a lot of you, you're trying to move on, or you have another option, but your heart or your mind is still on your ex, which is why you're here. Obviously, messages from your person, right? What is this King of Pentacles? I don't know who this is. Five of Pentacles. This is someone you want to leave behind. You don't feel good with this person or this option. You feel alone, is what it feels like. Not saying that this was any better. I don't know, like, take it how it applies. You'll know how you feel here. I just feel like whatever situation you're in right now, it's not bringing you any kind of excitement. I want to pull one more here. Pile number 3, I'm back. Again, there's a lot of interruptions in your reading. So it could feel like there's a lot of just like delays with this whole connection. yeah, I was going to pull one more. So let's see what else comes through here. I'm just going to pull one more and then we're going to jump into Oracle. Oh, okay. Two of Wands at the bottom. So we have the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Temperance card, which also has been coming out a lot recently. So this is someone who is going to come in quite quickly, okay? The person on your mind here is going to come in quite quickly. The Seven of Swords being here makes me feel like there is a bit of avoidance in this person's energy. I'm not getting someone who's being really deceptive or doing you kind of any kind of wrong here or is being dishonest. This is just the energy, I think, of like not really taking accountability if they did play a part in the separation between the two of you. Okay, so there's something here about things just not aligning up in your own eyes with this person. It feels like maybe it's too good to be true, or there's just this energy of like, I'm not sure if I can get back into this. But the Temperance card being here is oh, okay, this is interesting. I want to look at this for a second. So the Temperance card indicates patience and divine timing and healing as well. I think there's a part of you with this person, and even for themselves, it is like it's almost like not, I don't know how to put it in words really. I guess what's coming through is forgiveness, right? Especially if there's been resentment and hate and bitterness towards one another. If the last conversation that you had with this person was horrible, and you've been holding some anger towards them, the Temperance card is asking you to pull back that energy and pour in love and forgiveness, right? Whether or not you want this person back or not, whatever the situation may be, the Temperance card is essentially asking you to release that kind of anger. Because I think there are aspects in both this person's life and your life individually, like the aftermaths of this connection manifested in a way that made the both of you feel maybe a little insecure or lonely, or it manifested in a way that wasn't beneficial, right? That loss that the two of you experienced. So I do want to look at, oh, I shuffled while I was talking. That is my mistake. Frick. There were cards at the bottom where I'm like, oh, here, this is where I was. Well, this was part of it, but these two cards here, the Ace of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, were at the bottom. And the Two of Wands. Okay, this was the message before I shuffled, before my mind kind of forgot about it, because I think it's an important message. This is saying expect the unexpected. Okay, explore all options, expand your horizon. What I'm seeing for this connection coming forward is expect the unexpected. The winds of fate and change are here. So I actually I can't give you a timeline as to when this person is going to want to come in and communicate with you, but when they do, I think things will change in an unexpected way. I think that you have certain expectations as to what this person is going to tell you, and I could have clarified what they want to say to you, but I think that it's much deeper and there are things that you don't see in this connection yet. Okay, so I do just want to put that out there. All right, so let's pull some messages from your person. What do they want to say? Okay, so we have the gods favor you. Now is the time. Your prayers have been heard. You will succeed and be vindicated. This kind of reminds me of the Temperance energy. That things are working out in your favor with this connection. You are supported. And then we have temptation. Each day gets harder and harder to resist what they know in their heart to be true. They see you as their forbidden fruit. So for some of you, I feel like they could know that you are in another connection or that you have other options, and they're tempted to, it's like your temptation, especially if they know that you're taken. They're viewing you as like their forbidden fruit, like they can't have you, you know? Or maybe this is how you feel about them as well. Okay, so we have divine blueprint. They're going within to find their higher purpose and discover the meaning of life in this connection. Meaning of life, connections, right? They're discovering what it means to be in a partnership, be in a commitment. Dealt a bad hand. They wish they met you at a different time because they feel like they'll never get to see what this connection could have been. And we have game over. They fear your wrath. They know you're no longer entertaining their half-hearted efforts. So this is the Queen of Swords energy, where they feel like you feel like it's over. Okay, and again, we have that issue of timing as well, where, you know, there was that blockage in the time not being right, the fear of losing you, the if only, right? So let's pull your charms. Okay. So we have the tree here. This always reminds me of like a family tree, or a connection, to the earth. Someone here could be an earth sign, but it just reminds me of like this really beautiful energy of, I keep dropping it, family, tree of life, ancestors. This also reminds me of the gods favor you, so you are supported by your family, especially if someone that you love has passed away. We have the peace symbol. So this tells me that this person just wants peace in this connection. For some of you, this could even be closure that this person is seeking. We have a music symbol, so someone here could play music. You guys could connect through music. That's coming through. We have a fish. So someone here could be a Pisces, or fishes could be significant, but this reminds me of just like an energy that's very playful and emotional. And then we have a horse. So things are picking up. This is kind of like that Eight of Wands energy, but this reminds me of like the Chariot, like transition forward, movement forward. And then we have two cute little swans. So this tells me that this is like a soulmate connection, or you could feel like it's a soulmate connection. I'm gonna pull two more here. Oh, so we have a little key. We have a key that has come out in literally every single pile. Every single pile. And we also have this symbol. Just pull more. Oh, and we have a dolphin. So dolphins, fishes could be really significant in your connection. I just feel like all the water symbols here, like the fish, the dolphin, the swans, remind me of this person needing to get deep in their emotions and their feelings. That's that kind of divine blueprint. Keep feeling drawn to pull more. I don't know why. Oh my god, more water symbol, right? Sailing, boats and stuff. And then we have a butterfly. That's sweet. So transitional period. Butterflies could be significant. What is this? Oh, so we have Queen Elizabeth II. So that could be significant to somebody here. But that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. I really hope that this resonated with you. Thank you all for being here. Please like and subscribe. I really hope that it resonated with you. If it did resonate with you, please leave a nice comment down below. I'm not taking any kind of personal readings right now, but if you want to follow me on TikTok, you can. There could be a message there for you. But that being said, thank you all for being here, and I hope to see you guys in another reading. Bye!